So here we are in National Heroes Park, right by the shrine to honor our former party leader, Michael Manley, and very close to the shrine of our first president, father of Michael, national hero, the Right Excellent Norman Washington Manley. I have the distinct pleasure and honor to have with me here former Prime Minister, Most Honorable P.J. Patterson. On my right, I have my predecessor and friend, Dr. Peter Phillips, a mentor to me when we were in government together. He was in government more than once, but on the one occasion for 4 years, he was a very important member of the cabinet and was an important guide and mentor for me in that period and subsequently. We do not have with us, unfortunately, Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller for reasons of health, but we honor her as well as a great icon of Jamaican politics. At a time like this, our 84th anniversary we'll be celebrating. It is good to remember our founding father, Norman Washington Manley, and the leaders of that time who set the entire tone and framework and philosophy that has guided our party for the past 84 years.
I regard the first speech made by Norman Manley when he launched the People's National Party as the most profound and comprehensive statement of what the party's mission would be. During his tenure as leader of the party, Michael Manley built on that foundation.
Thank you.
And the transformation of the society in social terms meant that by the time of the 80s, a number of historic inequities within our society had been addressed by legislative action.
That's right.
We expanded exponentially the access to education. In Western Jamaica, we built 17 schools. We did things like creating the PATH model instead of the food stamp program.
Correct.
And that has been a model on which other countries in other parts of the world
That's right.
have built.
And has survived multiple administrations.
Oh, definitely. Can you imagine what would have happened to Jamaica during the pandemic
without that
if we
system
didn't have the National Health Fund?
Yeah.
Starting with the first PNP administration of Norman through to Michael and including PJ, the critical pivots around which progress was built were all laid. Education particularly, with NW, the National Housing Trust, access to land, the land reform programs of that period, the legislative reforms for trade unions and others, and then the developments of the 90s. I think it is important to recognize the extent of the credibility brought to the administration by the presence of the Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller. Her presence was of inestimable value in really carrying the people along with the reform effort that had to be undertaken. That period, with the support of Portia, gave Jamaica a platform on which to build a more prosperous future.
I'm so sorry that Sister P is not here with us today. Her place in the annals of our history will be legendary.
The Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller, Sister P, I have a special relationship with her as well. She was the person who brought me into politics. When she made me a senator, in 2007, one of the 8 opposition senators who she appointed, and went on to ensure that I became treasurer of the party at that time, and then a spokesperson, and ultimately when we won the 2011 election, our Minister of Justice. We were able to set a platform which has put Jamaica in a place where a sustainable future can be built from this. Of course, we are meeting at a time when the population is under immense stress and pressure. We have a cost of living crisis that has overcome the world coming out of the 2 years of pandemic, the supply chain disruptions, the war in Ukraine, and other things.
All great things accomplished by this country and by other countries really have to involve the nation as a whole. We have to be able to combine our energies. And that is going to challenge the party and the movement to a process of activity that will probably be reminiscent of the early years of the party.
We've made tremendous efforts to bring the party back. I'm glad to say we now have Team PNP pulling in the same direction.
Please constantly be reminded that no leader can do it alone. The support is required of everyone at every level in the party who believes that for us to succeed with our mission, it is necessary that we return to the reins of office. The trumpet has sounded. Time come to answer the call.
Yeah.
It requires the People's National Party, united and strong, to answer the call. Now is the time for every comrade who wishes his country well to step up and be part of the mission to build a better Jamaica. Time come.
Time come, gentlemen. I just want to say that one of the great things about our party is that we have these 2 repositories of tremendous wisdom and experience available to us. And I thank you for all you're doing to make our journey a success. Time come, comrades. We will move forward together. One love.